Hello, my name is Lynette Clement, and I am reading from the December 2021 issue of the Love Exquisite Magazine. I am reading in the section called For the Love of Relationships. I'm sorry I fix my hair sometimes. On my phone, on my camera, it looks like it's right, but then when I click the phone button, it's like, ah. But anyway, y'all know that I don't I record these and I don't they're not perfect and neither am I. So I just say what I feel and I read what's in the article. So I hope that you receive these messages well, and I hope that they are of help to you. So I'm reading in the section again called For the Love of Relationships, and the title of the article is called Trust. Trust. This is going to be a good one. Trust is important. I have your attention? Okay, good. Trust is important in any relationship. It is unhealthy to worry about whether or not you can or cannot trust your significant other. Despite the wrong that goes on in the world, excuse the background noise, don't hold your mate guilty of the wrongdoings that goes on in the world. Trust is something that does not come easily. Most people have to earn trust. When your mate earns your trust, hold on tight to that trust so that you don't easily get persuaded or dissuaded to lose the trust if your mate does something wrong, to lose your trust. Or when things don't always go as planned. Sometimes you lose trust when things don't always go as planned, but sometimes life happens and things don't always go as planned. So just hold on to that trust. However, regaining, okay, wait a minute. If your mate, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back because I skipped a sentence. If your mate does something that makes you distrust him or her, it can be difficult to regain that trust. However, regaining trust is possible. When your mate loses trust in you, you have to be patient with him or her when you are trying to regain their trust in you. I'm sorry is an apology that doesn't always rebuild trust. However, it is a good place to start. So some people, when they do something that require that when they do something that they're and that it makes their, I'm sorry, I think faster than I can talk. When you do something that causes your mate to distrust you, that's what I wanted to say. It sometimes sorry doesn't just fix it and it's like, okay, you can trust me again. No, you have to do the work to rebuild that trust, and you have to ask your mate, what do I need to do to rebuild trust? For you to trust me again, what do I need to do? And then you have to be willing to be patient, and don't rush them to retrusting you. Just be patient and do whatever it is that they say they need to trust in you again, as long as it's within moral and ethical reason. So rebuilding trust requires more than just an apology. It requires honoring your word, your deeds, and your actions, as well as positively changed behavior. Those things can rebuild trust. Regaining trust will require the one who did something to be distrusted to put in the work that is required to rebuild trust. You will have to reassure your mate that they can trust you again by asking him or her, again, like I said, what do they need from you to regain the trust in you? If you truly want to regain trust again, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to regain your mate's trust, even if you don't always like it. If it means that you will have to call more, then call more. If it means that you will have to spend more time with him or her, then spend more time with him or her. If it means that you have to remind your mate how much you love him or her, then remind them. Do what you need to do to remind your mate that they are valued and loved. If you want your relationship to work, and you want to rebuild trust. Be patient when doing whatever it takes for your mate to trust you again. When your mate has regained trust in you, don't bring up the past of whatever occurred to cause you to distrust him or her. So keep moving forward so that you don't lose trust again. So if once you have forgiven them and once they have earned your trust, don't keep throwing up what they did in the past. Move past it. You decided to forgive them, so do just that. Forgive them and move forward. If you do not trust your mate, make sure that it is because this is important. So if you do not trust your mate, make sure that it is because of something that person actually did specifically to you, and not something that someone else has done to you, or someone that you've met prior has done to you, or because of what you have experienced with someone else in your past, basically is what I'm saying. So make sure that when you don't trust your mate, or when you don't trust the person that you're dating, make sure that it is because of something that they did to you. So if they gave you a reason to not trust them, then don't trust them. But if they haven't individually, specifically given you a reason to not trust that specific person, then you have to give them the benefit of the doubt to trust them. You should do that. Your mate deserves to be innocent until proven guilty. Although, I must say, I don't think that we ever fully trust anyone 100%. Like, I don't think that nobody fully trusts anyone 100%. However, don't allow your insecurities to prevent you from at least trying to trust the one you love. Do not let your past experiences, your assumptions, or insecurities interfere with your relationship. Again, unless he or she gives you a reason to not trust them, try to trust them. If trust is ever lost in your relationship, it can be very difficult to regain. So in your relationships, try not to do anything that will cause your mate to distrust you. Try not to do anything that will cause them to say, I don't trust you. Because sometimes the distrust can be so strong that it can end the relationship. And that person might just have to walk away if it's something that they can't overcome. So if they do walk away, learn from that lesson on what not to do in your next relationship. Trust is extremely important to any happy and healthy relationship. So unless your mate gives you a reason not to trust them, trust them. Trust is the word in the For the Love of Relationships section of the December 2021 issue of the Love Exquisite Magazine. So you can access this on loveexquisite.com for free. The articles that I read are informative, educational, inspirational, and empowering. Trust me. Trust me. I can be trusted. Trust me. So again, the Love Exquisite Magazine, December 2021 issue, the article I just read is trust. Trust your partner or leave them alone, because nobody wants to deal with somebody accusing them of something that they're not doing. Hey.